Greetings, my fellow YouTubers. I'm Joel, aka the Big D of Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. Back again with another review in my spooktacular October. This time I bring to you Stephen King's Silver Bullet, released by Paramount in 1985, starring Corey Haim, Gary Busey, and Megan Follows as a young girl named Jane Kusla. Now, the grown-up version of her, I can't really pronounce the name of the woman who does her, tells the story. She is the sister to the central main protagonist, her paraplegic brother Mari, played by Corey Haim, and their relationship, which has been rocky, changes after a series of murders occur in their small rural town of Tarker's Mills, Maine. Sorry, I got a little tongue-tied there. Starting in the spring of 1976. Now, a railroad worker got decapitated by an unseen figure. A pregnant woman prepares to commit suicide, but is brutally murdered in her own bedroom. And Mari's best friend, a boy named Brady, is killed too. Well, citizens form a vigilante justice group as they go up against this strange attacker who they aren't aware that it's actually a werewolf. Well, the sheriff tries to stop the citizens, but he relents after being berated by Brady's father. And the local church reverend fails to dissuade the townsfolk from causing further bloodshed. Well, while the vigilantes are hunting for the killer in the woods, 3 are attacked and killed. And the survivors later deny seeing anything unusual. Soon, Reverend Lowe, that's his name, dreams that he is presiding over a mass funeral when his congregation, including the bodies in the caskets, begins to transform into werewolves. Yeah. Soon after all this, curfews are put in place, canceling the town's 4th of July celebration. However, with the help of his Uncle Red, played by Gary Busey, young Mari's own wheelchair it's not his own wheelchair, but he gets a very special part wheelchair, part motorcycle, which he names the Silver Bullet, which I think that's really cool. As well as a pile of fireworks so he can have his own celebrations. So he goes right in the middle of the night to the bridge to start firing them off. When he suddenly sees a sort of an ominous figure come up, and it's a werewolf. He uses his last one, a rocket, fires it right in the eye, and it's gonna leave a mark. So apparently, Mari later enlists his sister's help to look for someone. So she discovers that it's, okay, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to stop because I'm about to come to the end, but I'm going to give you a revealing of who this is. 5 seconds begins now. Okay, it seems that Jane discovers that Reverend Lowe is missing his left eye. Realizing that no adult would believe his story, Mari begins sending anonymous notes to him, telling him that he knows who he really is, and why he is, and that he should commit suicide in order to stop the killings. Lowe tries to run him off the road, but is trapped under a closed bridge. Mari is. Meanwhile, Lowe tries to racialize the murders he has committed as doing God's work. He apologizes and moves in for the kill until Mari calls for help. Anyway, sorry everyone who knows what's behind me. I apologize for picking. Anyway, the siblings manage to convince Red that Lo is connected to the murders, but he's not really happy about this, so he persuades the sheriff to investigate. That night, he finds him in his house, but soon he kills him really brutally. And apparently, that's before he could even arrest the Reverend. And so, knowing the werewolf is coming for the next, Marty and Jane convince Red to take Jane's silver cross and Marty's silver medallion to the local gunsmith and melts them down to a silver bullet. So he did. But Red's still not too thrilled with doing this. He waits for the werewolf. The bullet is nearly lost in the melee when the werewolf attacks, and just after ripping out the power to the Marty's family's place. But Marty is able to retrieve it and shoots the werewolf and returns to normal. The corpse turns back into Reverend Lo before he dies. The trio recover. Marty and Jane say they love each other and embrace each other. Now, in the end, the grown-up Jane narrates that although she hadn't always been able to say it, she was able to say it from then on. That loves her brother. And that's the end. Silver Bullet's not too bad. This is the second time I've seen it. I did watch it last year, I believe, on Prime. And I just watched it again a bit on IFC. Now, I'd say you should check it out. That's what I also wanted to say about Misery. Check any of those out. Now, I'll have another one coming up next time, so join me next time when I review Christine, which I'll finally get to see unedited. I've seen it before, but edited though, but this time it's unedited. So that's good to hear. So, let me know what you thought about Stephen King's Silver Bullet in the comments section. Like and subscribe to my channel for more Spooktacular October. And thank you again for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.